Respecté, nous la guérilla,
Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web. Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web. Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web.
Haïtien levé campé, c'est pas moment pour n'a penser. C'est pays nous qu'en danger. Fuck nous faut décoller. Mais dans la main n'a débloqué, n'a montré yo nous kon ça n'vle. Qui côté n'vle river. Pendant y a pas l'élé. L'union fait la force avec n'a bien nous.
Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web. Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web, Haiti na close web.
Yon di moute subit sa, se pa pou li vin bay traka li exprime ke li yon doa. Figa ou di se yon go kwa la pa nou so Haiti nan kou. Pou soute kabal yon plus, peut-être na tobe yon go sous. Kon sa na pe pren yon ti sou. Se pa chita di ase, solisyon ou pa dekouraje. Se det ensemble na pa bose, lesa na pi.
Pas impliqué dans rien, tout ce que ou comme si son monde qui est aveugle, li soud li va attendre le pas ouais. Parce que vraiment, c'est pour le gouvernement de regarder sur le gouvernement pas comme si pas même qu'on est nous-mêmes. Pas même ouais misère, nous pas même ouais ça n'a passé même.
You said one person out of 99.
Leviticus chapter 7 and 11. And this is... No, my bad, I'm 11 and 7, I'm sorry. Leviticus 11 and 7. See, the book of Leviticus was, okay, the Levites were a tribe. They were our people, okay? The so-called Haitians, those are our people. They were called the Levites, all right? They were in charge of the law. The Most High came down to them. You hear about Moses? That's who he was. He was from the tribe of Levi. The reason why the Most High came down to him is because he was a Levite. That's why, you ever notice, you read the scriptures, the Levites are the only people that can really complain to God like that. Nobody else can really do that. He'll kill them, but they're the only people for some reason he'll let certain things, he'll let, okay, they're complaining. I'm going to explain why. Because if you read the scriptures, Moses was saying, well, look, I know you want to go talk to him, but I can't talk, and I can't do that. Anybody else, Most High would have just killed him or did away with him. But the Most High got, if you read the scriptures, the Most High got a little frustrated. It's like, look, go get your brother, okay? Have him help you if that's the case. So that's what it is. I'm deviating a little bit, but check this out. This is what the scriptures say about pork for us. 46, now hold up now. The churches say that the laws are done away with, right? They say the laws are done away with, but they make you keep tithes. Tithing is a law. It's not a commandment. That's a law. And then two, tithing never dealt with money. It was dealing with food because the Levites didn't have the land. Right. So they were like the priests. They were like our priests. So we had to take care of them. Mountains, yeah. They dwell in mountains and the temples and stuff. Okay? So we had to take care of them. That's what tithing was dealing with. We'll get to that in a minute. But check this out. See, the Most High, the scriptures say, the Most High is the God. Check this out. Give me Psalms 11 and 1. Give me that. I think it's 11 and 1. See, the Most High deals with balance. Everything has a balance. Like there's men and there's women, there's night and there's day, there's good and there's bad, there's things you can eat, things you can't eat, there's things you can do, things you can't do. But see, in this country, you can do whatever you want. You can eat whatever you want. You can eat a cat if you know how to cook it right. Okay? But they don't work like that.
The whole Leviticus is about dietary
Exactly.
laws.
The whole book is the diet. Exactly. Good point. It's all about dietary laws. Now check this out. Read this. Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 46.
Yeah.
This is the law of the beast and of the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the water and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth. 47. To make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten.
Things you can't eat. But see, in this country, they make you think you eat everything. Shrimp, crab, lobster. All of those are the crab. The crab, first of all, the crab eats filth and waste that's on the floor. It's made to clean the sea. Right. So does the lobster. The lobster does the same thing. Shrimps are actually, there's an article about it. They found out a shrimp's biology is about the same as a roach. They're just living in the sea, that's about it. The same thing. It's the roach in the sea. It's catfish. You eat catfish?
No.
Catfish. Yeah.
We caught one and had mice.
Woo! true.
Wow.
See that?
Wow.
See that?
And we love catfish.
And brothers, they love catfish,
Hot
right?
sauce.
That you can't eat catfish because first of all, the scriptures say that catfish is the scavenger, it's the bottom feeder.
Slimy, man.
I know they're slimy. There's no scales, no scales. It looks like a snake, a sea snake. That's what it looks like. All right. Now check this out. This is what the scripture say about pork. Go ahead. You want me to go?
7.
Go to 7. What about 7? 7, 11.
11, 7.
Yeah, 11 and 7. Yeah.
This is Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof.
Now let me explain why I said because he divided the hoof. Because there's certain animals that have the cloven footed that divide the hoof that you can eat, like deer. You can eat those. All right. Cow, deer, goat, lamb. You can eat those. All right. They divide the hoof. All right. Now the swine divides the hoof, but there's a but. What does he eat? Go ahead.
And be cloven footed. Yet he cheweth not the cud.
He don't chew the cud. He doesn't eat green vegetables. He eats whatever. He eats whatever. He don't even have sweat glands. Okay? He has no mechanism to get rid of his waste other than pooping and pissing. That's about it. So he doesn't chew. He's not a clean animal. Biologically, he's not a clean animal. Go ahead.
He is unclean to you.
He is unclean, meaning that we can't be eating them. All right? So in this country, everything is off kill. Have you noticed that? Why is it that we're the best at everything, but we on the bottom? Yeah. Check this out. You got that out of 11 and 1? Proverbs 11 and 1? Proverbs. Yeah, Proverbs 11 and 1. My bad. There's a reason for that, man. Because that's a curse that the Most High put upon us. All right? That's a curse. We're under curses. The real children of Israel are under curses. But because our people are so greedy and so money hungry, we look at blessings by saying, okay, the person must be with him. He's blessed. No, not in Satan's kingdom. That's not working like that. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 11, verse 1.
This is what the Most High said about things that are unbalanced. Go ahead.
A false balance is abomination to the Lord.
A false balance, meaning that the appearance of everything being the same, but if you really know it ain't the same. Like in Brazil. Those people in Brazil, those are our people. Those are black people, those are our people. They were in Western Africa with us. All right? That false balance is an abomination to him. An abomination is something he abhors. 100%. All right, give me
Let me say something.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
The mystery of the whole point is this: they want to get us to go off as much as possible, so it turns into a system.
Exactly.
Once it turns into a system, they don't have to do nothing else. All they got to do is put it out there, and we continue to go off in the spirit.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. And the longer they keep us down, the longer we stay in this wicked kingdom. It's just like over there in the Middle East. You know, you got these presidents like George Bush, Barack Obama. They hire these pastors like Billy Graham to be their pastors, and you know, to school them on what to do. Like for example, Billy Graham, his whole mission was to tell the pastors, tell the president, do not send them into the Middle East. If you send the troops into the Middle East, what'll happen is this: war will jump off, and then the prophecies will start coming to pass. That's in the Bible. That's the whole point. So the whole point for us to do is come back to this Bible, keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and that's how we're going to live. That's how we're going to escape the judgment coming on the earth.
That's right.
Okay?
Exactly.
That's it.
That's good. No, that's good. That's the point. See, what I'm doing, I'm showing you comparisons with us, with the scriptures. There's a lot of things that correlate with us with the scriptures. All right, there's a reason for it, because this is our history book. It's not a religious book. The scriptures didn't deal with religion at all. Religion is religion comes from a Greek word, religio, which means to hold back, restrain, tie down.
That's right.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, hold back, restrain, tie down, or just totally restrain somebody, like being in slavery. All right. Now, what's the main thing you see in our neighborhoods? You don't see police officers like that in the white neighborhoods, right? But check this out. There's a reason why they're called police officers. The word officer comes from the word overseer. An overseer was somebody who resided over the slaves. You see what I'm saying? There's a reason why they're in our neighborhood like that, but not in nobody else's neighborhood. All this stuff is biblical, man.
Yeah.
But see, our people don't get taught this. The pastors aren't teaching our people this.
Right.
Okay? So it's up to people like us, who the Most High put the spirit on to come out there and show brothers like you who are actually attentive and listening what's really going on and who we really are as a people.
Let me add something too.
Go ahead, brother.
Because of the sin of our people, that's why we have police in our neighborhoods. They wouldn't have a job if we didn't break the law, statutes, and commandments of God. They wouldn't have a job.
Right.
But the Most High sent them curses on us because we was wicked back in those years. You know, during the days of Christ, we was wicked.
Right.
So now we paying for what our forefathers have done all those generations.
Right.
So can you imagine what would happen in our communities if the police didn't patrol our neighborhoods? It would be anarchy. It would be anarchy. Because why? We don't have a law.
Exactly.
What law are we following? We're already breaking man's law. How are we going to keep God's law?
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? It'll be anarchy, man.
Right.
People will be dying left from right.
Exactly.
So that's why we got police in our neighborhoods. And you go right into Romans chapter 13 to figure that out.
Yeah, exactly.
All right?
Now, I'm going to show you this real quick. I'm going to show you this now. Have you read, you know, everybody knows John 3:16, right? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Did you know that's not talking about the entire earth? That's talking about a particular group of people. You didn't know that? Okay, the scriptures even say that. Even
sir.
Because first of all, this was written in Greek, all right? You go into the Greek definition of the word world, it's kosmios, which means a particular society of people, not the entire earth. Now check this out. I'm going to read John 3:16, or the brother's going to read John 3:16. I'm going to show you something. Go ahead, read that.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Now that sounds like it's talking about everybody, right? Now, if you ask anybody, give me a precept to that goes into that, says the same thing, gives you a better definition to that.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me Romans 10 and 13? I'm gonna show you something. It says it again all throughout the scriptures. You give me Joel 2 and 32. All right, it says it all throughout the scriptures that whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. There's a reason. No, my bad. Give me Acts
13:26. Oh, okay, that's another.
Yeah, give me Acts 2 and 21. Romans 10 and 13. Now, if you just take everything at face value, if you don't do the research, if you don't take the time to study, like all of our people do when they're dealing with these Christians, you'll think this is talking about everybody.
Right.
This is not talking about everybody, because everybody is not the same.
Right.
Okay? You got that? What you got? 10 and 13? You see? Yeah. Now listen to this. Now it says this again in Romans, right? This is a precept to that, meaning that it's a verse that you can link to it. Watch this. Read this.
This is Romans 10 verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
So again, we see the same thing, but it sounds like it's talking about everybody, right? No, watch this. Now you got Acts 2 and 21? Yes, sir. Go read that. Now listen to this. This is Acts 2, chapter 2 and verse 21. All right, read this.
Acts 2, verse 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Go ahead.
Ye men of Israel.
Go ahead.
Hear these words.
That's talking about Israel. That's not talking about the whole world.
That's right.
That's talking about Israel. Hear these words. Ye people of Israel, hear these words. Give me Joel. You got Joel? Joel 2 and 32. Now, the people... You got something? Okay, now people like to say that, oh, the Old Testament, the New Testament, you can't flip it. No, I'm about to show you the same exact thing out of the Old Testament in greater detail, okay? But go ahead, brother, get that.
This is Isaiah 45 verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with the everlasting salvation. You shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
Read that word, we're talking about world. Israel is, we're in our own separate world, just like they got the world of sports, the sea world, you got the Chinese people, their world, the white people got their own little world, we got our own little world. That's what's being said right here. Now check this out. Go ahead, you got Joel. You got Joel? It's in the prophets. Joel 2 and 32. You got that? It's all good, man. It's all good. I know Joel, them hidden. The prophets is hidden.